Eu vou falar bem um minutinho só para dar as boas-vindas a todos, tá? Meu nome é Juarez, para quem não me conhece, tá? Eu respondo pela diretoria nacional do Cel.Lep e é muito bom ter vocês aqui, tanto pessoalmente quanto online, nesse primeiro evento nosso aí pós-pandemia, que consegue receber as pessoas, fisicamente aqui, né? E um evento que é diretamente relacionado à aproximação junto com os docentes, aproximação com os professores e o desenvolvimento dos professores, né? Trazer eles para junto do Cel.Lep nessa escadinha de evolução. Vocês vão notar que ao longo desse ano, a partir desse evento agora, nós faremos muito mais coisas nesse sentido, nós temos muitos planos nesse sentido, todo o time está bastante comprometido, seja o time do Educational Solutions, o nosso time de desenvolvimento, capacitação, a turma está muito acadêmica, está muito focada para que a gente consiga elevar cada vez mais essa parceria que nós temos, né? E, consequentemente, subir esses degraus, essa escadinha que é tão importante para a gente, tá bom? Então, muito obrigado pela presença de todas. Minha querida Vanessa, que vai tocar isso daqui com toda a maestria. É o primeiro evento que a gente também faz a transmissão online, então já peço desculpas se por acaso nós tivemos algum ajustezinho fino que nós precisamos fazer, mas faz parte também desse processo evolutivo, tá bom? Muito obrigado pela presença de todos. Então, contigo.
Obrigada, Juarez. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, people at home. Hi, can you listen to me properly? Yes, all of you? Great. Hi, girls. Good morning. I would like to know your name. So we have Bianca, Sibeli, and Luciana. Okay, Bianca, Sibeli, and Luciana. I will probably forget, but then, okay, I'll ask for your help, right? Okay, so at home here, let me see. We have Sydney, Sarah, Dri, Lígia, Flávia. Hi, guys. Yeah, Camila, Vitor, Renata, Isabela. Wow, a lot of group. Who else? Tainá. Who's coming in now? Flávia, great. Welcome. You are all welcome here. Let's just set the rules, okay, for this first hybrid, meeting we have here. Girls, if you have any questions, raise your hands, please, and then I'll share the microphone with you, because then people who are at home can listen to your questions, okay? They're home the same, guys, so keep your microphones, please, muted, yeah? And then, in case you have any questions, Tamara will help me, right? With the microphone and all the procedures here. Great. So today we are going to talk about a very important topic, yeah, which leads our work towards students and our classes and everything, yes, which is the communicative approach. We are bringing some practical tips, but of course, yeah, we have a lot to talk about. And then I count on your participation during the event. Great? Yeah? So what can you tell me, girls, here? What do you know about the communicative approach? Just some words. And people from home too, I'm going there. Okay, so I'm going here first and then there, okay? So do you know, like, what can you tell me about it? So what's the focus? Who would like to share?
Right.
Okay.
Dynamics. You're making questions like, what is this? Like yes or no, maybe something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is speak only in English for the little ones.
Or in English. Great, thank you. Let me see here, people from home now. You were there, so what do you know? Who would you like to share ideas? What do you know about the communicative approach? Anyone?
Like when you have to try to make students talk as much as possible, and the focus is on the students, and also provide them everyday like situations. I mean, things that are very common to their reality, so that they can talk, speak a lot, discuss.
Great, thank you, Flavia. Anyone else? Sydney?
I think that the communicative approach, as the name says, the focus is on communication. That is, the focus of teaching is communication. So everything around the class needs to enable students to communicate better in English. And that goes for day-to-day situations, like Flavia said, but also like more formal situations or whatever. So like, let me give you let me give you an example. When you're studying grammar, for example, when you're studying pronouns like he, she, it, or whatever, you are teaching the grammar to enable students to communicate better. The focus is not grammar for itself. I don't know if I make myself clear, but that's kind of that.
Very good, thank you. Anyone else? All right, so let's keep going. Let's just, sorry. Yes, so let's just check the agenda for today. So first of all, good morning, hello, how are you? Welcome to our section. So let's just see our agenda for today. So let's talk about the communicative language teaching, yeah, which is based on communicative approach, the role of a teacher, the role of a student, teacher's talking time and students talking time. Have you ever heard of it? During our feedback sessions, yeah? Teachers talking time, students talking time. Our principles, the communicative approach principles, the importance of engaging activities, and then we're going to have a little bit of practice all the time, but specific at this moment, workshops, right? You're going to work together, and the wrap up, which is going to be really engaging. Yeah, ready? So let's go. Now, I have a question for you. So how do we communicate? How do we communicate? Look at this picture, yeah? And at this moment, please, work in pairs. Work in pairs, so 2 and 2. Tá, could you please share them? You have 3 minutes to talk about communicate. So how do we communicate? Explore the picture, okay? See what we have here. What can we bring to light? How is our communication nowadays? Let's go. So please, girls, work in pairs. You can move your chairs, okay? Be free, yeah? Is everybody together? Talking. So you can work in 3 because Luis and Fabiola will just help them. Okay, all right. Move chairs. You're free, yeah? Look at the picture. General, and also considering our students, because if you're gonna see that, communication is communication, yes, and then we bring it to our class. But the question is, how are we doing this nowadays? Is this naturally? Are we focusing on form, rather than meaning? So I want you to see that communication should be natural outside and inside the classroom. So that's our goal for today, okay? That's why, we have this question, because depending on the way you communicate, that's the same way it should be in the classroom, okay? But then we have techniques for that. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming. Hello. You should be Nicole. You should be Nicole. Remember me? Oh, Nicole, yes, Vanessa. What's your name? Evelyn, welcome, Evelyn. Okay, so girls, are you arrived so far away from me? So far, I just can't see. It's very good, very good. All right, girls, thank you very much. And now I would like to hear from you. Can I have a volunteer here? In this room, a volunteer to share what you have told. Really, I'm doing to myself. Who wants to talk? Or am I gonna choose?
I can say something, but I don't
Hey,
know if I'm,
everybody.
I don't know if I'm right because I just arrived, but I was saying that communication has changed all over the years, all over the world, because we are having too much online communication using WhatsApp, using emails, and we are not having real conversations like personal conversations like we're doing here. We are talking one to each other. And so, yeah, something like this.
Good point. So we have emails. What else?
And
Cell phone?
WhatsApp
WhatsApp.
and social media and all of that.
Great. At home, volunteer, please. Am I gonna choose? Let me
So,
see.
we
Flavia,
are
thank you.
talking about the means of communication, how communication has changed, the text communication, the slangs that have been using, to communicate online. And sometimes I don't understand what they mean. And even in Portuguese, and I need to ask my teenage daughter to help me. Okay, what does it mean? What is that? It has changed a lot, and the other day I was writing something and I wanted to write você, so I wrote the whole word with acentos, everything. And she said, but you don't need to do that, just put VC. But no, I want to write in the right way. But they don't anymore. They don't do that. Young people, teenagers, they have already changed a lot. The means of communication and the way we communicate has changed a lot, have changed a lot.
Amazing. So here we have cell phones, tablets, what else? WhatsApp, television. And here we have a change of behavior, Flavia. What else have you mentioned? What points? Slangs?
Slangs, yes.
Slangs, okay,
Mhm.
great. Will,
Regarding this topic, I would like to ask Luciana to share her view because it's very related to what Nicole mentioned, right? So please say your sentiment.
please, thank you.
I teaching in a public school for the first grades of high school. And we are working about the color of the skin, okay, the physical appearance. And in a test, the question was, what's the color of her skin? And there was a picture. Everybody answered red because the t-shirt was red. In the games, skin is the clothes, not the skin.
How interesting. You see? That's real life, ladies. That's real life, right? Thank you very much, for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
Very, very good. My question for you right now is, and then please think about it during our session. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Adriana raised. Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. As Flavia mentioned, right? So levels of formality, register, lots of things have changed. But also we have to take into consideration the non-verbal communication, right? That can be very telling as well, right? So we have the verbal and non-verbal communication as well, which brings in other aspects of language communication, like social linguistic aspects, strategic aspects, cultural aspects. So I think that's important to tap on that aspect as well.
Yes, Dri, we are going to foster that along the session. Good point to have, please bear in mind all of these points Dri brought to us, because we're also going to talk about it, integrate all of the subjects together during our session, okay? Anyone else? Thank you, Dri. Anyone else from home?
In our group, we also talked about nonverbal communication and body language. I was with Fabiola and a few other people. We talked about nonverbal communication in body language. Like Fabiola even said, sometimes the eye she said something like, they say the eyes say more than words. So we mentioned that as well.
Great, great. Thank you, Sydney, for your participation or contribution. Amazing. And my question now, anyone else? No? That's you? All right. My question is, how are we, bringing that into class nowadays? So we had a lot of keywords here, so cell phone, WhatsApp, mail, whatever, yeah. Single games, yeah. This is links. Are our communication with our students being real? Is this effective? Are we effectively communicating? Are you bringing, English into real communication? That's my point today. Think about it during our session. Okay? Great. So some points for communicative language, please. Nicole, could you read that? Yeah, yes. 1 second. Okay, so yeah. The first one, please, Nicole. We got a point. So please choose one of your colleagues here and online or online. Nicole? Yes, the other one. All right. Long time ago, guys, we had other systems, other ways to teach foreign languages. Yeah, the communicative approach came to light in the 70s as an alternative, and you see, it remains until nowadays because it brings the importance of real communication. Yes. Next one, I'll choose someone. At home. Okay, let me see. Okay, Sarah, please, can you read the third one for us? I just can't put it back.
Yes, the communicative approach aims at developing the learner's competence to communicate in the target language.
Great. Can you choose someone from home for me, please? Sydney, please.
The 4 skills, reading, listening, writing, and speaking, are many times worked with simultaneously in what is known as integrated skills approach.
So here we have target language, okay? Target language, keep it for further, and integrated skills, all right? So, Sydney, can you choose someone from here to read the next one, please?
Oh my goodness, I don't know anybody's names.
We have Bianca, yes, we have Bianca.
Bianca
we
is
have
fine.
Luis, we have, Fabiola. Make your choice.
Bianca is fine.
Bianca, okay, so.
Yeah.
Listen to me. The importance of being facilitators, guys. We are leaders. We lead our students. We show the way, okay? Knowledge should be shared, okay? And students should be the center of our instruction in terms of putting language into practice, okay? What are you looking at me like that? I'm very scared. know that our students should be the same, you know. Yes, all right. Is that too scary? Yeah, for everybody, right? Okay. So, language is communication. So everybody with me, come on. Language is communication. Great. Again, one more time. Language is communication. Are you at home also with us here? Okay. All right. So the aim of communicative approach and communicative language teaching is the communicative competence. This is our goal, right? Yeah. What is the role of a teacher? So now, here I have 6. I would like you to work in 2 groups of 3. Move your chairs, please. Make a circle, all right? At home, please, stop. Groups, come here, come closer, come on. You know? 3, yeah. The consultants are here to help you relax, right? What is the role of a teacher? 2 minutes to brainstorm what you know and what you don't think the role of a teacher is. Let's go. Come on. Thank you very much. Great. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Group 1. What do you have for us? Microphone.
I think we can say would be, sorry. We can say would be make the student the center. So make him really approach the class and be really participant, present to it. What more can I say?
Make them speak, make them listen, be motivated.
Okay, thank you. I'm going now to one of the groups, yes, at home, right? So, volunteers from group 1. One volunteer, please. What have you shared, guys? No one from group 1. Group 2. Sorry.
So we, as Adriana mentioned, teachers wear like different hats, and we have different roles during the class. We need to motivate, encourage them to speak. We need to make sure they understand the social and cultural differences, and enable them to communicate well, independently.
Okay, so they should be independent. We should help them be independent. So here, group 2 here.
Right. Here I go. Oh, let me think a little. Well, as a teacher, we need to not only give our knowledge to kids, but trying to encourage them to have their own skills being developed. And we need to make the class to be fun. They need to have fun while learning, or it won't be interesting. So sometimes we need to be actresses, sometimes we need to be clowns, sometimes we need to be whatever we need to be, and to make it interesting for the students. I think this is a role of a teacher too, a very important one. And What else? And we are always changing. We are not, we have our knowledge, but they have them there too. So we can change during all of the classes. We're not the only one in the classroom that has something to teach. We are teaching and learning at the same time, always
Always a
with
listening.
all of kinds of the students, different students. They are different people, and this is always we have something. We always have something to learn.
Always learning. We're always learning. Huh? Natalia, please.
So I'm not sure what group I was. So I'd like to say, because we were discussing exactly something like that. I think that we play a really important role, especially nowadays, because we are not only exactly teachers as years before, you know. Nowadays we play a different role, especially as English teachers. We are not only English teachers, we need to do something different. The kids and the teenagers nowadays, they have different families, they are really different. So we need to introduce them to a different kind of classes, so make them feel comfortable. And when we understand them, make feel them confident and comfortable, they feel more interested in our classes. So it makes them feel more, you know, interested. I don't know if it is clear, you know. So I guess I've been teaching the same school for 14 years. So it's really clear that they feel comfortable with me. So it's very nice because I don't have problems with them. And I guess I'm pretty sure that they love my class because of that. And they are learning, you know. So I guess that nowadays it's not just to learn English. It's not only that. Of course, this is important. But I think that nowadays we need to understand them, you know, and different role. It's different from my age when I was studying English. It's not only that. At my age, we usually don't like teachers, you know, especially English teachers. We say, "Oh, come on, I don't want to learn English." And nowadays, no, they like English classes. It's totally different. Oh, I want to learn English. It's my favorite class, you know. So it's because of that. Yeah. So
Thank you, Natalia. Bringing real life into classroom, right?
yes.
You know, making them feel comfortable. Yeah. Bringing this sense of belonging. Yeah. That we search for, you know, during our class preparation, observation as well, you know, as consultants. Yeah. So do they feel they belong to this environment? Yes. And that's our role to make them feel comfortable. Yeah.
Yes.
As we can see here, right? We create opportunity for students to effectively communicate, right? Do we all agree? Monitor our students while they're performing. How much are you monitoring your students while they are performing in class? And how are they performing? Are they only writing? Are you providing opportunity for them to actually communicate during your classes? Are you monitoring? Are you listening to your students, or you are just there teacher fronted? Observe yourselves as teachers. So this session here is for us to observe ourselves as teachers. Yes? Are we there only? Yes? Or while they're, you know, just doing the role play, acting something that is on the book, we sit down, you know, to fill in the roll call. All right, so that's what we have to think in our daily routine, day after day when we are preparing classes. So am I really there participating in my students' development? Yeah. So we engage in the activities with the students, right? Do I sit down with my students? Am I having this opportunity, to sit down, in a group and listen to them, help them, bring language to communication. So are we actually doing that? Right? Keep students motivating through what? Engaging in activities. So our classes, book, let's look at book, open to page 5, to page 10, color, right? Show me, that's fine. Okay, let's go to the next page. Or we are actually eliciting, we're bringing, colors and brightness into our classes. So what's our role nowadays? How is it actually happening? Okay, guys. Yes? Constructive feedback. Is it only, good job, good job, good job, yeah? Way to go. Or we really approach our students, so let me tell you something, okay? What if, you spoke in a different way? So do you think this is really right? Let's think together. How are we doing that in our classes? You don't need to answer, okay? Just think about it. Think about yourselves, okay, as teachers. Okay, reflect, right? The role of a teacher is to act as a guiding light, a facilitator, an instructor, shaping the path to knowledge and growth. We not only show the way, all right, teachers, not only show the way, we have them walk along the way. And we shape the way. So it's not only, go there and speak. Yeah, we have a topic here. So go there. No. We give them support, okay? The scaffolding. Yeah, we talk so much in our feedback. Is it okay? All right. So let's give them support to, develop, to grow. Right? And then imagine you at home, right? Everybody here, imagine you are learning Japanese. All right, so you are learning, let's choose Japanese because it's quite different from our, language one. How would you like to feel as students in a classroom? How would you like Japanese, all right? The teacher to approach your learning. At home, I'll give you 30 seconds to think about it individually now, and then let's share our feelings here. How would you like to feel as students? Think about it. You too, Liz. Okay? I'll start. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I don't. Okay. I'll start. Who's there? Dri, can you tell us a little bit how you would like to feel as a student learning Japanese in a
Yes,
class?
but there would be as an adult learner, of course, right? Maybe for kids and teenagers, they
Yes.
would feel differently. But what I wrote down here is that I actually learned something. By the end of a lesson, I would like to have this feeling that I'm leaving the lesson with something new, in terms of language itself, or that I am better able to communicate or to say something, or some cultural gain. That's how I like to feel as a learner. And that I can do things, right? Because I was actually talking to my colleagues the other day, the time when I learned French, that sometimes I would leave the lesson and say, oh my God, what did I learn? What I able to do? There was, those were the questions that I would ask myself sometimes, But that's basically that I learned something, that I am able to do something with the language. That's it.
Mhm. All right, thank you, Dri. And here, let me see, would you like to share your feelings? I forgot your name, dear. I said it will happen. Luciana, please. How would you like to feel as a student learning Japanese?
I would like to feel myself welcomed because
Welcome.
I think it's not easy to learn another language, each one.
Mhm. Anyone else here, girls? Yeah. Luis, how would you like to feel? Yes. How would you like to feel in the class? Yeah. Uh-huh. That's it. What about you, Nicole?
I like to feel respected, motivated, and I would like not to be afraid of having some mistakes.
Mhm.
This is something difficult, but of course, I'm talking as an adult. And the children, to children is easier this way, but not so much. There are some children that they really have problems about having mistakes, and I guess it's the most important thing.
All right. Anyone else would like to share your feelings? You were too shy today, right? Too shy. All right. So let's see the role of a student here. Okay. Bye. So, as a student, problem solved, yeah? So we, as a student, as students, okay, should embody the role of a communicator. I can tell you that in my personal life, I tried to learn other 4 languages. And 2 of them were really, really hard for me because the teacher was a speaker. They didn't involve, me as a student in the process. And as a teacher, used to work with the communicative approach, it was very hard to me because I wasn't in touch with the language. I was just listening. It was a lecture. My classes were lectures. And that was not a good experience. As a teenager, some time ago, because I'm very young, yeah, a few years ago, right? I tried to learn Spanish for the first time. And I was in a group with other 25 students, and I had the same perception. Yes, I didn't appropriate because I didn't have the opportunity. So another question for you is, are you giving opportunities for your students to effectively communicate in class? Are you guys at home? Okay. Communicator, active engagement, right? Negotiators. opportunity to clarify meaning, so they shouldn't feel ashamed, okay? Interact with their friends. What are we doing here today? I would like you to pay attention to every step here today as well, okay? We are interacting. You know, there are different ways of interacting, groups, in pairs, individually, sharing, okay? They contribute to mutual understanding, striving to comprehend others and express themselves effectively. Okay, so when you are getting their answers in an open group, put them to check with their peers before. Yeah, that will enhance their self-confidence, because I'm talking to my friend before, so then I can talk to my teacher. Then I can share with everybody. All right, okay, then. Their ability to be independent learners shines through as they skillfully manage their own learning under the guidance of their teachers. Do not underestimate your students' knowledge. They always, who said that in the beginning of the session? They bring knowledge to us. Okay, that's communicative approach. We learn all the time. We exchange information, experience, right? I really hope you go to today. Yeah, you're there to at home. You go back to your houses and you finish the session with a lot of reflection. That should boost your class preparation. All right, we are here to help us consultants. All right. I love this topic. Yeah, teachers talking time and students talking time. Yeah, topic ever. And Juarez is gonna take this video to the other guys there, right? And I'm here just joking. Okay. Thank you for that. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Yeah. The high teacher's talking time limits your students' talking time. Period. Period, guys, yeah? You are not talking to your students as you're talking to your psychologists, okay? Right, you're not. Kids, how should we give instructions to kids? Come on. They don't speak English properly, right? They understand they should be in a context, but how?
Use mine, use girls, board. Miming, girls on board. What else? We
Comment?
use.
No? Comment? No? Yeah. Stand up, sit down.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, surely. Commands all the time. Yeah.
Look, listen, we have imperative, yeah, thankfully. Okay, listen, look, read. Do we need more than that? Answer to me, please. Okay, we don't. We trust, we don't. Okay. We brought some strategies for you to help you. Yeah, I'll send this material, but you're free to take pictures, take notes. All right. Elicit instead of explaining. What is eliciting? Give me answers. What did we do in the beginning of this lesson, this session? I had a picture, and then what did you do? Talked about it. Okay. I have a class of 4-year-old students, and I have that picture. What can we do with that picture? What color is that? Is this a circle or a triangle? Yeah. Is this a boy or a girl? For kids. Yeah, a tip for you. For kids, give options for them to choose language. Then they can choose language to answer. Right? Not only yes or no questions, or what can you see here? Yeah, 3-year-old kids, okay? Are they gonna answer in English for you? Probably not. Okay, probably not. Yeah. So elicit, read from them, teenagers. Yeah, we have so much going on in the world. Bring it to light, manage, yes, the subject outside to what you have in your books. Make connections. Okay? Use body language. Who said we should be actresses? Yes, actors. Miming, gestures, facial expressions. Right? Get students give feedback on tasks for each other rather than the teacher. So I am here, teacher fronted. I want to get the answers from my students. Before that, put them in pairs. Okay? They will feel more confident. Great. We are going to repeat everybody together. Okay, so grade your language. Instructions should be simple and objective. Go straight to the point, guys. Yeah. This is a hard test for us teachers. I have to admit as a teacher as well. Okay, this is not easy, but it's possible. So my suggestion for you is observe yourself as day after day. Yes, while you are there, is there anyone taking TKT with Jackson here? No? All right. So while you are giving instructions, this is day after day, every class. Observe yourself. So when you start like you're going to stop. Replace for let's. Okay, let's. It's a good start. Yeah. Use concept questions to check your students' understanding. Concept questions, okay? When we are teaching and we give instructions, you should ask your students, it's a good idea, yeah, to ask your students, so is this in pair, is this exercise in pairs or individually? Do you have to stand up or sit down? Instructions, yeah? Concept, when you're teaching language, yes? Imagine you were teaching present perfect, yes? So do we use time expressions or not? You know, check their understandings by giving them options, yes, and then they will feel much more comfortable. Okay? Yeah. And talking about context, we are after, this, we're pausing for a break. Yes, but I would like to tell you that context is very important. Again, what did we do in the beginning of the session? Help me, you there at home. What have we done today? I brought up?
Yeah, we were talking about communication and the ways that communication changed.
You arrived some minutes, after the session had started.
Yeah.
Did you feel lost?
No,
You felt lost, yes, but you were talking.
well, I don't think so. I don't know if I was lost and I didn't know, but
But like the talk.
So it was hard to talk about.
To talk about the context because you didn't know. But then when I told you, look at the picture, and then we started. How was your experience?
It was difficult because I arrived later. So it was hard for me because I missed the context.
But after getting the context,
Yes, we talked about it.
then it was okay. But then you were contextualized. If that hadn't happened, would you have
I would feel lost.
to the end, yes, of the
Yeah.
session, yes, be lost. Okay, so context is very important. Yeah, bring the. I'm sorry. Is there anyone? No. No. Bring context. When you have like the beginning of a unit, and we always give you opportunities for that through pictures. Explore the pictures. Ask questions, that have to do with the lesson, right? Okay. We should build bridges between our students' previous knowledge. That's why we elicit so much. When I say do not underestimate your students' knowledge, because they have a lot to contribute, right? If the context doesn't happen, okay, teachers, everything is going to be very abstract in their mind. So we are saying here that we are adults, we are different from kids, teenagers, okay? Yes, we are, but everybody gets lost if we don't have a context, if we're not contextualized, right? Your students have everyday experiences, as we said before, the way we bring communication, the way we communicate. So we have WhatsApp, internet, whatever, links. Bring their knowledge to class. It's going to be easier for them, right, to learn. And then the contextualization also helps students understand the language we use in real life situations. Why? Because they will connect their real life to what's going on in the classroom. So for them, it's going to be much easier to get in touch with the language and then also appropriate. Okay? It helps develop social and strategic competences as they are supposed to understand where and how to communicate. Okay? Is that all fine here? For you who are at home, we are going to stop for 10 minutes. So you can go to the toilet, drink some water, yeah? And here as well. Yes, let's have something to drink, some coffee, right? It's now 11:04. I see you at 11:15. Great? Yeah? Thank you, guys. See you soon. See you in a few minutes. Okay. Great. You all there with me? Did you have a nice coffee break? Could you relax a little bit? Yeah? Nice. So now, please, let's work in groups again. Okay? I would like to have 2 groups here. And then, how many groups is it possible to have? 5 groups of 4. Okay. For the ones who are home, please take a screenshot of this true or false game. It's going to be a game now, right? So you're going to work in pairs, in groups. And here you don't need because, it's all. So move your chairs. What is that? What is that? Yeah. Are you gonna be there, just sitting side by side, not looking at each other's face? Nice. Yeah. Come on. Okay, listen to me. We have a true or false game. There are some statements about our session so far. Read them, answer true or false. When you finish, you have 7 minutes. We check together. Okay? Okay? Do you have to work in pairs, in groups, or individually? Are these statements about our session today or about your lives? Today. Okay, great. Any questions? Let's work. Okay. For you at home, guys, let's use the chat now, right? Here, you're gonna tell me true or false. Deal? So home chat, because then we can see your answers. And here you tell me, okay? Let's go. Form is more important than meaning. True or false? Why? Let me see here. False, false, false. Because,
We need to communicate.
and what's communication?
You need to be understandable. This is the most important.
What else? What's communication? What's part of the communication, of the communicative approach? Meaningful? Very great, 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 great.
Meaningful context.
Within the context of lingua franca, to link session 1, thank you, Dri, because the meaning leads to communicate. Clap your hands, okay. Context, thank you, Dri. So all of you were correct. The aim of communicative language teaching is help students communicate inside and outside the classroom. True? And here, everybody, bring your answers to light. Great. You're great students, yeah? The main emphasis is, listen to that, okay? So the main emphasis is on grammar and not on meaning and usage of language. True or false? Let me see here. Why is it false? Tell me. Open your heart. What do we bring instead of grammar? Again. Please tell me. Go back to your house. Yes. With this meaningful context in your minds, right? Okay. Context, functions, which is here, right?
So we're ready to go the last.
I'm anxious as I anticipate things sometimes. The learner should be encouraged to try out language items, and mistakes are part of the learning process. Here, sorry, Renata says, it used to be about grammar, yeah? It used to be years ago, but some families still believe in it. We have a point. And we can develop that further second semester, guys. Okay, let's take it into consideration to go deeper in the next sessions for, August, September.
For parents.
Maybe a session for parents, yeah. Maybe, yeah.
It would be amazing.
You would, we know you would, yeah.
For us.
Yeah. To bring parents closer, right? So, mistakes are part of the learning process.
Of course.
They are, they are. It's okay. It's okay to be different. It's okay to make mistakes, right? It's okay. Okay, now home here. Okay, functions are speech acts that students are likely to face. For example, how do we seek advice? How do we request information? How do we express gratitude? How do we order for food in a restaurant? Okay, true or false?
True.
And here, true. Clap your hands. You're awesome. What? But then we together. Yes, we get to the meeting, right? But now you get.
Yeah.
Yes. It is the concept of functions clear for everybody at home? Write to me if you are acquainted with the concept of functions. Is this familiar? Is this fine? I don't see the chat. Fine, yes or no? Yes. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. You can ask questions, guys, at home, okay, whenever needed, whenever you need or you want. Tamara is helping me, all right, with the questions. Nice. Once again, what is important? Okay, thank you. Now another game, but then I will change the groups. Okay, change the groups now for me. Okay, here let's change the groups. So you are 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Group 1 here, group 2 here. Let's go. Oh, we change it too as well. Yeah, so change, go there, reason. Okay. Please, Fabiola, to the other side. Yes, please help me. You can use your cell phones. People at home. So guys at home, click on one box. You have the definition, match the definition to the principle. Let's go. Yeah?
Should we choose one?
Choose one. Choose one principle.
Or redirect it to. Okay, let's go. I'll see.
Ten, the message being conveyed and also communicate in foreign language. Yeah, grammar rules are not important.
Are important.
But not the target of my life.
Letter D.
Are important.
Letter D.
Letter
D.
D. So they are important, guys, but they're not the target. Yes? Okay. Making game out of the game, yeah. They will have students connect what they learn to real life situation. And then
Letter B. B. B.
G or B?
B.
B.
Great. You're great. You're doing great. Thank you. They will engage students and boost their interest in communication. And then
D.
D. D. Woo-hoo! Great, 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 great. Right. Authentic communication. How's it going in your classes? Are your students using language gestures to communicate, or they're just speaking Portuguese?
Most of them keep it. Yeah.
And how can we help them?
We're trying.
We're here today, yes? Meaning, yeah, so are you giving more importance to meaning? Eliciting, exploring, contextualizing, or form? Open your books to page 5. Today we're going to talk about simple past. Think about it, yeah? You don't need to tell me, you don't need to share. You're all here to learn, okay? Okay, guys at home, yeah? Use of real life material. Are you helping your students what really they know, what they really know, with what they really know, yes? Or you're just there, book after book after book. Reflect, yes? Interactive activity. Are they talking to, sorry? Anyone? No. Are they talking to each other in classroom? Are you varying the interaction pattern as we are doing here today, changing groups, changing pairs, or they are sitting in a row, in rows, looking at you, and sometimes answering to what you ask? Don't need to say. Okay, so we are telling you that, guys, because these are things we see in our daily routine as consultants, okay? And we want to help you change the situation, change this context, right? So, are you bringing situations for them to role play, to play a game, to, are you bringing projects, mini projects based on the context? Or once again, they are there sitting in rows, listening, and sometimes answering like you are teacher fronted. How's it going? Right? We are here to change it. Cultural awareness. Are you only talking about the United States? Or you're using what our material brings? The hints we have in our material, you're bringing context from, subjects, topics from other countries. Yeah. Are they connecting what they know in English to Brazil as well? Okay. Right. So let's go. Now, I guess I need to stop sharing, right? Here. And then share again. Go back to our presentation. And then again, all of those principles will be connected to our competence. Okay, so linguistic competence. Who wants to read for me? Please. Go, Nicole. Yes, I know you were there. Thank you for that.
Right. Linguistic competence. It is the ability to create accurate utterances in terms of vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation.
Okay. Choose one of your friends here, please, Nicole, to read social linguistic competence. Let's go.
Sociolinguistic competence, ability to communicate appropriately by using the right words, expression, and attitudes toward a situation.
Okay, so choose one of your classmates, please. Okay, yeah. Strategic.
Strategic competence, ability to solve communication problems and guess as they emerge.
And then Bianca, please, about discourse. Choose one of your friends, please, your co-workers, classmates, partners.
Discourse competence is the ability to produce coherent and cohesive utterances.
Okay. For you who are at home, guys, this is one of the ways we can make our students talk, okay? So you call one, this one, we call a friend, okay? And further on, right? That's why I wanted to do that for you to see, yeah, how we do in our daily routine. I'm not going to talk about it. Let's do that together. Okay. Through examples. Is it being shared there? Okay, so share again. Right. Now, yes? Okay. Everybody together, you tell me. Your student says she don't like apple. What's the competence?
Strategic competence.
Could be. Okay, so let's do the following. I'll go back. Then you take a picture, right? Where's that? First one? Okay, screen. This one? Share. Here, go back. Okay, so please take a picture. Lord of mine. Even warm out. Yeah. Can I? All right. And then linguistic. Okay, very good. Student A says, I'm not feeling well, it shouldn't be answers, that's a good idea. Hmm. Is this okay, social linguistic, why?
Because he's not communicating appropriately.
The situation is not
Yeah, the situation.
appropriate, right? Your student consciously changes some language they use during a presentation. So I would say, for example, and then for instance, so I play with the language. I use what? Could be discourse, but in this case, I'm using strategies to change my language, and then,
Strategic competence.
strategic, very good. Okay, because I change, I find, I work in my mind with a strategy to change my language. I would give a spoiler now. Wait. Yeah. So your student cannot remember a word, so they try to use a synonym instead.
Strategic too.
So I like a fruit teacher. This fruit is red. Instead of saying in Portuguese, like I like maçã, okay? You're going to try, that would be, the appropriate situation. So try to explain what they want to say, what they mean. Your students pronounce the words incorrectly.
Linguistic.
Very good. Your students use connectors appropriately. And also
The course.
Course.
Course and linguistic, yes, why not? You have a student who's fluent but not accurate.
Linguistic.
Linguistic? Also linguistic? Discourse as well, yeah. Can I have a glass of orange juice? Your student orders at a restaurant.
Yeah.
At home?
Or
Strategic.
And?
Social linguistic, I think.
Social linguistic, because he's in a restaurant, he knows what to say.
Mhm.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the social, moment. Yeah. All right, guys. So now we're going to wrap up the session. Yes, I would be here telling you we had more, to share with you. I have to be honest, yeah. But this is a very important topic, and also we have a lot to work and interact and elicit from you. When I prepare this material, this document to share with you, you're going to see that we have like warm up, hints, activities for fillers during the classroom, engaging activities, for you to use in your classes, right? I will try to do that this week. So your consultants will share with you. Lou, I guess we will have to think about a second part of the session, the second semester. Yes, because honestly, we have a lot to share with you, right? I hope you have enjoyed it, yeah? The wrap up is a very important part of our classes as well, because we finish, yes, we wrap, we close, and we get from our students what they have learned. So I have a challenge for you today, right? Let me stop sharing. Sorry. Look, there is a lot. We have a lot to talk as we will have workshops. Okay. You are here today. You were at home today. We're together. What are the tips you would give for other teachers who are not here? So what have you learned from the session today? Open this site, Refusion, please. Write your tips. I will open the site as well. Refusion. And then you can go to the demo, demo app, go to demo. So, sorry. Write your tips here, and then choose the theme for your song. So you're going to make up a song for us today. This is how you're going to end this session. In groups, you can remain in groups, right? At home too, guys, please. In groups, let's make our songs.
Can you go step by step again?
Sure. How do I go back here? Okay. So we have.
No, sorry. No.
Okay. Click or go to demo app. Sorry. Go to demo, and here add lyrics to generate a song.
Yeah.
What do you have? You can sing if you want. Yeah. What are the tips for our students? Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Teachers, meaningful context is the most important. Listen to students, they have the knowledge too.
Who's going? You can read if you're not feeling comfortable. That's fine. Yeah.
I would just read.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Focus on meaningful context. Create opportunities for students to effectively communicate. Keep students motivated through engaging activities.
Very good. Very good. Way to go. Home. Home. Yeah. Bring it on, please, guys. No? You don't need to sing, okay? Just share the tips you have discussed with us, please. Write in the chat if you feel more comfortable. Just check if there is chat for me, please. Ah, okay, all right. Okay, no contributions. You don't want to share your knowledge with us?
I used another one. Is that okay? I used
Yes.
another app.
Please, Siri, and share with us. Yeah, okay. Please.
Share the app.
Can you listen or no?
Yeah, bring it on, bring it on.
Okay, I did. I think you did not listen.
Ah, put it close to the microphone.
I'm sorry.
Put it close to the microphone, please.
Yeah, my mic's my headset though. I did it on the computer. I'm gonna send the link. It's probably easier.
Okay. How do we play that? Like this?
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
I like it.
Oh, nice. Cool. Good. Look at this. Thank you very much. That's way to end the session. You see how important it is to share knowledge, guys. We were not expecting, yeah. So I had prepared something, it didn't work, but there is always room, for contributions, yeah. I would like to thank you so much.
Flavia says, the use of real-life situations to make communication more effective. Isabella, being a teacher is more than sharing knowledge. Flavia, again, provide as many opportunities as possible to help students communicate. Sarah, we have to motivate our students. Flavia, mistakes are part of the learning process. Natalia, really good. It's great to share with the students. And Flavia, context is extremely important in communication.
Session. Guys, thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful and lovely weekend. And remember, meaning is important. Context is important. Okay.